Hello.
Good morning.
How we doing, everybody?
Happy Thursday.
Yes. We're past St. Patrick's Day is on to Easter.
We are. Easter all the way.
Make sure you say hi. Let us know where you're watching from. If you're one of the groups of new folks we have here every week, say hi. Let us know where you're watching from. How's the weather by you? How did you come across our live stream? Whether you are a customer of FactoryDirectCraft.com, maybe you scrolled through and the algorithm just threw us onto your timeline. However you did, we're glad you are here. Good morning, Kat. How you doing?
Good morning.
How's the weather? It's kind of chilly here, but
we are on the upscale though.
But it's supposed to be a high of 61.
Yes.
So like all last week, I think I wore shorts almost every day, and then Monday through yesterday, I was layered up. Today I'm wearing shorts. Your husband told me I'm crazy because I walked into Pam's office and he's like, he saw me wearing shorts and he's like,
yeah,
he's like, what the? And I'm like, if it's 60 degrees,
we're gonna wear shorts.
I'm gonna wear shorts. That's my buffer. So.
Oh.
Hello, Andra. Miss Pinkalicious is here in the
Hello.
house. Hi, Suzanne. How you doing? Good to see you as always.
How is everyone doing?
Suzanne said it's cold but sunny.
Yeah.
Oh, Kat said rainy and gray.
Yeah. Well, hopefully that dries up and
Yeah.
then you get some warm weather. I know this week has just been crazy weather for everybody.
Yes.
So hopefully everybody survived that.
Yeah. Here comes our southeast check-in. Michelle's checking in as always from Florida. Good morning, everyone. Been cool here for a few days in Florida, but warming back up.
That's good.
That's good. So yeah, hopefully all the rain. I don't think we have any rain in the forecast for a little bit.
I don't think so.
I think it's supposed to get back close to 70 this weekend.
Yeah.
Which will be nice. And I'm still recovering from St. Patrick's Day. So took the day off yesterday as I always do and slept a lot.
I would imagine.
You know, it was a pretty good day. I still had to get up. I got home from my show at like 3 o'clock in the morning yesterday morning and still got up at 6, got the kids off to school. Lisa took off for work, and then the dog and I climbed back into bed, and I think I slept until 10.
Sounds lovely.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Got up, got some coffee brewing while I took a shower, got my coffee, sat in the hot tub for about half an hour, and then got out of the hot tub, made some lunch, practiced some guitar, and then I had to and then I spent 3 hours rebuilding our hot tub. I mean our trampoline.
I was about to say, wait a minute.
That hot tub on the mind. It always is. No, so like a lot of you guys, towards the end of last week and over the weekend, we had absolutely insane winds.
It was kind of scary.
Like 60 plus mile an hour winds.
I saw at Dayton Airport, it was max like 75.
Whew, that's low-grade hurricane weather.
Yeah.
And on Friday, as I was leaving work, someone on our neighborhood Facebook page posted a picture of a trampoline that was like a 14-foot trampoline that was like in a tree.
Was that yours?
And they're like, anyone missing their trampoline? And I'm like, that kind of looks like mine, but mine's anchored into the ground and we have a fence. But I'm like, I better check. So I checked our camera on the back of the house and there was no trampoline in my backyard. And off in the distance, I could see it in a tree in my neighbor's yard.
Yeah.
So
the anchors did not help.
No. I texted my wife and I was like, hey, did you or Maddie notice that we don't have a trampoline in our yard anymore? And they're like, well, we're upstairs. We're not.
Yeah.
I was like, so I get home, Lisa and Aiden come out and it's completely vertical. The net is wrapped in trees. The legs are wrapped around stumps. So I ran and grabbed my tools and I like disassembled the trampoline right there in my neighbor's yard.
Oh, jeez. I know.
I took the netting off. I did everything except I left the frame and the mat with all the springs on, but I disassembled it there. We carried it back. Lisa and I got it back into the yard and we just set it flat on the ground and I put bricks and bowling balls and all that stuff on it because my straps like shredded that I had anchored.
That's nuts.
So, and then we picked up all the parts, put it in the garage, and then yesterday I was like, well, I got an afternoon off, might as well work on rebuilding the trampoline. Well, I didn't realize, I'm like, it'll take maybe an hour, pop the legs back on, put the uprights, hook the net back on, we're good to go. I didn't realize how bent that frame was. Yeah. So when I had all the legs on and half of it was level on the ground, the other half was like this. and the legs were like 8 inches off the ground.
Oh,
So I spent like 2 hours with a mallet. At one point, and I had new anchors, so I drove them into the ground. And at one point, I was using a ratchet strap to crank on the bent side to bend it back down. Took about 2 hours until I finally had it leveled back out. And then I put all the pieces on to hold the netting, and those were bent in at like 30-degree angles because it went like end over end. So I'm like yanking on those, and I finally got it all back together. But I was like, I really just wanted to sleep all day, and that was turned into a whole bigger project than I thought.
You're not allowed. Not allowed to sleep.
No, the life of a dad never, a life of a parent in general.
Yeah.
There is no break. So,
no.
Good morning, Cat Stone. Cat said morning from Steamy, Nebraska. I'll take steamy. I mean, it'll be steamy here in a couple days.
I was gonna say
back to cold and windy by Sunday. Don't say that. We're only doing positive weather thinking here.
Yeah, there is no more cold weather here. Not allowed.
Cat said first day of spring is just about here. I think just a day or two.
Tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow?
Tomorrow's the first day of spring.
Before the end of the weekend. So, Suzanne said in North Carolina it's going to be in the 80s this weekend. That is fantastic.
That sounds lovely.
Michelle, so windy here the other day. I put the hurricane shutters down.
Oh, wow.
That's windy.
Yeah.
Andrew said when you find out your trampoline has bounce. Yeah. Or when you realize you need to get like in-ground anchors that are twice as long as what you thought you needed.
I was going to say ours did well. Ours did not tumble this time, thankfully.
You guys didn't lose any? Didn't have to?
No.
Didn't lose anything major?
But I saw a lot of people post like, our trampoline was gone.
I mean, we have neighbors who had like siding blow off the side of their house, and I ended up like just all like the rocking chairs. I just laid them down, and because I'm like they're gonna blow off the porch, or blow off, anyway. So I'm just gonna. I saw
an older, I think her name was Donna, that a lot of people know, crafters on Facebook.
Yeah.
I think a tree fell down on her house and she was like sitting on the couch.
Oh my gosh. That's always my fear with because I know you guys have a lot of trees and stuff. We have a lot of trees. Our whole backyard is a big full mature tree line. So that's always, whenever those winds, I'm always just like, oh, please don't.
The funny thing is, so Aniston, she's littler, so she gets freaked out with storms and everything like that, any rain during the night. So she knew it was coming. She knew rain was supposed to come. I didn't tell her anything. And she woke up 4 times before anything was happening. I'm like, honey, there is nothing going on. You were fine. You were safe. Just go back to bed. You were fine.
Yep.
It came along. Here comes Adley. Chris goes and takes care of her. Aniston slept through the whole
once the actual storm hit, she was out.
Out. I'm sitting
hilarious.
there waiting and watching, and I'm sitting in bed by myself. Chris is gone with Adley. I'm like, our house is going to be going spinning.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. This sounds nuts.
Yeah.
But no, she slept through the whole thing.
That's amazing. Magnolia Madison said, good morning. What are we doing? We're just hanging out. We're gonna talk some crafting stuff, talk about some new products,
show off some projects,
the weather or food or whatever you guys want to talk about. Hey, fun. Gloria, how's New Mexico? Hopefully, I'm gonna go with cool and then warm. That's my guess.
Sounds about right.
So, hi, Glennis. How you doing?
Hi. How are you?
Suzanne said, how about the meteor?
Did you hear about that?
I know some. I have some friends up in Cleveland that heard the sonic boom.
Yeah.
I called my parents. They didn't hear anything, which was kind of surprising because they're not far from where it supposedly hit. It broke up, and I guess they think most of it ended up in the lake.
Yeah.
But I saw a thing this morning that there's people that are like meteorite hunters that travel around when there's... Well,
they're saying anybody can go around, and if you find anything of a meteor, you'll get money. So I told Chris this morning, I was like, are we going to go hunting?
Yeah, so I saw a picture that the first fragment of the meteor is some guy that drove in from Connecticut who's like a professional meteorite hunter found a piece about like that big.
Oh, so somebody did find something.
Yeah. I saw it was on one of the Cleveland news stations.
I
saw something on Facebook that the first like official fragment of it. But yeah, when I first heard about it, I called my parents and they didn't even hear the boom or feel anything.
Yeah, I totally forgot. I didn't think about your parents.
Yeah, they didn't. They heard about it, but they didn't know anything of it until they heard about it. So, Magnolia Madison said it's supposed to be 85 tomorrow in Arkansas.
So nice.
Fantastic. Casso said Anna wore herself out worrying.
She did.
Yeah,
she did.
That's very true. Hi, Julie. Julie's new here from Maine. Thanks
Julie.
for joining us. How did you find us, Julie? We're always curious. Let's see, Debbie. Good morning, Debbie. How you doing? Hey, Cliff.
Oh, Cliff.
Heading into therapy, ask your listeners on wood products like wall hangers. Do they paint the back or leave it bare? We'll watch on replay for answers. That's a great question.
That is a great question.
What do you guys do when you have stuff you're hanging, like crafts and stuff you're hanging on the wall? Do you paint the back, or do you not worry about it?
I know I used to, when I first started doing crafts, I would just leave the back plain.
Yeah.
And sometimes I do, and I'll come back to it. But I've been doing a lot more painting the back.
Oh,
making
really?
sure it's finished. I know people put felt on the back.
I'm sure there's also people that are like out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
So
Save the paint.
Debbie said, good morning. I'd love for you to see my bed dolls I crocheted. Your craft dolls are beautiful. I need more.
Oh, I love that. You
Debbie,
can definitely show that to us. There's plenty of ways that you can share. On Facebook, we have our own private crafting page that I can post a link at the end.
Mm-hmm.
We need to put that in the description.
We probably just need to put it in the description so we can tell people just see the description.
Yeah, but there's many ways that you can share with us, and we would love to see it, and we would share it on our stories and page.
Yeah, even if you just share it on your Facebook page and tag Factory
us.
Direct Craft in it, that way we'll see it, we'll get notified of it, and then we can always share that off as well.
Yeah.
So that is awesome. Let's see. Michelle said, I painted just one coat to kind of keep it neat.
Yeah.
Suzanne said signs and dates the back. That's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
Gloria says it's going to be a high 87 in New Mexico today.
Oh,
That feels great. I'd do it.
that
I would
sounds
take close to
lovely.
90, even with the dry heat. Cat Stone said paint the back, help keeps it from warping. That's a great idea. That's a
I
great
didn't think
point
about
too.
that.
Michelle said, I like the sign and date idea. I love to thrift, and I often find pieces that were made in the 80s and 90s. It does make them more special. That's very true. That's kind of true. Kind of contributes to like the story
It does.
of that piece. So, well, speaking of crafts and making stuff, did you bring something to show off today?
So I've finished a craft. I've got a couple in line, but I just finished this one yesterday, and I knew you guys would love it, and I had to share it off. It was super simple. I think it took maybe 3 items, and let me make sure. Here is the finish product. Super easy wreath. Didn't have to add anything. Just stained the cross with brown paint and watered it down. Took our wire, our twisted wire. Ooh, I can't ever figure that out. Took our twisted wire and made like a little wreath with it. Simple. Super simple.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I love
great.
it. So I figured I'd show that off to you guys.
Julie found us through some crafters that she's been following. They mentioned us a lot. Well, that's awesome.
Yay, that's great.
Well, when you get a chance, not during the live because you'll never get away from it. When you get a chance, make sure you guys go over to factorydirectcraft.com. Over 41,000 items in stock here in Dayton, Ohio at our warehouse, ready to ship to you. It's coming from a small family business celebrating 41 years.
41
Just about
years.
right.
Nope, weird.
Are we officially at 41?
we are
That's right, because
officially.
Chris's birthday was last week, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So 41 years in business, ships from the USA, so you get it pretty quick. Cat Stone said, love the bunny challenge in the craft. What is the bunny challenge?
So this week I had started off our first challenge in the private group. So I'm going to try to come up with like different challenges like this. So for the next 2 weeks, I posted it last night, I believe. For the next 2 weeks, it is showing off a craft and it's bunny theme. Anything bunny.
Okay.
With any crafts, doesn't matter where you get it or whatnot, but you post a picture of it and then we will showcase some of the crafts that you did to help, like on our Facebook page, just to inspire others. So it's just a fun way to get everybody involved.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What a good idea. I like the idea of having having a challenge that you send out, or a project of some kind to send out to everyone in the group, and you'll get all kinds of inspiration and different ideas and all that kind of stuff. Hi, Marcia. How you doing?
Hi, Marcia. Thanks for joining.
Alley Cat said, very nice wreath. Churches would love for that on their doors on Easter Sunday.
It's really simple.
Speaking of Easter, food question, are you guys ham? What do you guys like? Ham? I mean, ham is usually ham is to Easter as turkey is to Thanksgiving. I think.
Yeah.
But, if you guys do something different, let us know. I'm curious if Gloria and the folks in New Mexico have their own. You guys seem to have your own kind of, localized seasonal dishes, and I'm curious what some of you guys do food-wise for Easter. We're ham and
usually we're gonna have a small kind of family get together. But I know my mom's like, well, if it's nice, why don't you have Chris smoke something or change it up a little bit? But I'm like, I like my ham. I like my ham on Easter. Mm-hmm. But
Lori said prime rib or brisket.
Ooh, that sounds good.
That sounds great.
I could go for that.
I would go for either one of those.
I think
probably
we have
over
brisket
ham.
sitting in our freezer.
Tell Chris to just smoke a ham.
Yeah,
and then everybody's happy. He's running the smoker. You still get ham.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
I'm sure that's what he wants to do his Easter weekend, though, is man the smoker for
he would love it.
Yeah, probably.
He would absolutely love it. That means he can be outside and weather's nice and
sit out there with a cold one and let the smoker do its work.
Yep.
As
he says, it's just hard work managing it. So can't leave. I gotta stand by it and baby it.
Yep. My wife doesn't know how a pellet grill works. She thinks I gotta keep an eye on it the whole time. I don't. But
and your wife knows as well.
I know she does. I know she does, because the last couple times I've done I've done a pork butt or ribs or something like that, as opposed to my old smoker, which actually had a firebox, and I did actually have to manage it. And I'm constantly opening and closing stuff. She knows this time I'll throw a pork shoulder on, and I'm not even. It's like 4 hours before I'm like, I should probably go see where the temperature's at and throw some apple juice on it or whatever. So, Suzanne said seafood.
Oh, I could go for seafood. I know that's not you.
Nope. I will end up in the hospital.
Yeah, we do not want that.
And like I said, lasagna for a different Easter supper.
Lasagna sounds good.
I like that. I like that a lot. I do know people that do like a taco bar and that kind of stuff, like just something different. Yeah. I guess we're traditional and boring. We're ham and
I am too.
All that stuff. Gloria said, we always have to serve some kind of Mexican side dish and green chili, of course.
I would love,
if
absolutely
you
love to come to your house.
If you didn't, I'd be worried.
Yeah.
At this point, we know how you guys roll down there in New Mexico.
Home cooked
and I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I love spicy stuff, and
I do too.
I am all on board with that. So, Anderson, corned beef.
Oh, we had some the other day.
I was going to say that's
amazing.
a new choice for Easter, because normally that's more associated with St. Patrick's Day.
Yep, made some nice Reubens, shredded it, put it on a nice. Though I messed up. I didn't get rye bread. I got sourdough.
That's all right.
But it tasted really good.
Yeah, I know. I know a lot of people with corned beef and rye and all that.
Yeah.
Corned beef is any kind of bread.
It does, but the rye bread always gives it a better, it just gives it more flavor.
Yeah. I ended up having a burger at the bar while I was waiting. So, Dave said, Brian, how was your band gig on Tuesday night? Crazy. Long. I think we played from like 8:15 until almost 1 in the morning. So, we were booked from like 8 to I think at 8:30 to 12:30, but we were ready a little early, so we started early, thinking, we'll just play like 8 to 12 instead. And I showed Nikki a video of the crowd at 12 o'clock was still crazy. So big and so packed. And the owner was like, hey, can you guys play longer? We're like, obviously you paid us for it. And we're like, sure, why not? So
we're already here.
We're already here. What's another hour? We've been going for 4 hours. What's another hour? So we went until almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and it was a long night. It's always my favorite show of the year, though. It's always a blast. It's one of my favorite places to play. The Dublin Pub here in Dayton is it's the largest St. Patrick's Day celebration in the state of Ohio, and is consistently voted one of the top 10 in the entire USA. So, for my band, this was our 6th year headlining it. Which is a blast. But Yeah, that's why I took yesterday off.
Yeah.
The very first year we played there, I didn't take the next day off, and I was,
That was a mistake.
miserable at
Yeah.
work. I came in on like 3 hours of sleep, and I was just like miserable. So I have since learned my lesson, and I always take off March 18th. Like I said, I literally, after everyone left for school and work, the dog and I climbed back into bed yesterday, and I was like, whenever I wake up, I wake up. So, but no, it was it was a really, really good time. The hardest thing is, when you have 500-600 people or 1,000 people inside the actual venue, not just from your place, everyone can hear you. People are sending drinks up left and right, and it's like, I after our first set, my buddy Tony's like yelling at me, so I go over to see him at the bar, and he's got like a line of car bombs lined up, and I'm like, he's like, come on, let's throw these down. I'm like, dude, I said, I've already had a couple beers and a shot of Jameson. I said, I'm at the point where I know if I don't drink anything else, I can still play another 4 hours and not have any effect on my playing. I said, but I also know that if I have one more drink, the show might get messy. So I was like, I appreciate the love and the support. You're one of our good buddies. I'm sure there are plenty of people here that would help you throw all these car bombs down.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, people send drinks up left and right, and then we're, turning around and handing them back out to people because it's like, no,
we're doing something.
We're a professional band that's being paid a lot of money to play tonight, and the owner of the Dublin pub is one of my singer's neighbors, so he knows us very well, and so we have a professional responsibility and a personal responsibility to the owner to put on the best show that we can.
Yeah.
So that involves
really do that
involves moderation.
Yes.
So, but I appreciate you asking. It was a really good time.
I was asleep. It was
Were
great.
you really?
Oh yeah, I was asleep. I got 2 young kids. I don't do anything.
Yeah. It's
I did. I had one beverage.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Yeah. There you go.
We didn't even dye it green.
That's
I
right.
think last year we did, but
Dublin Pub doesn't dye their beer green either because
come
they
on.
are an authentic Irish pub, and that is a very Americanized thing to do.
Yeah.
So they even put it they even have their like St. Patrick's Day rules on their website,
Mm-hmm.
their Facebook page, and it's all the normal stuff. It's have fun, don't drink and drive. We'll call you a cab, all that stuff. And then in fine print, it's like, do not even ask for Irish beer. We are an authentic Irish pub. And that is not an authentic Irish way to drink beer on St. Patrick's Day. So they're like, don't even ask. So, yeah. So Andrew said corned beef in the pressure cooker.
Oh.
Casto said prime rib on the smoker. Absolutely. So hi, Melissa. How you doing?
Hello.
Melissa's checking in for. We don't have anyone on here, I don't think, yet from the
No.
Northeast. How's the weather up in Massachusetts, Melissa? We've gotten weather reports from the Southwest, the Southeast, the Midwest, the East Coast. So
I know somebody said in Arizona, they said it got up to 106, which is not normal. It's
hot.
Really hot for
That's
this
too
time
hot.
of the So she said this is way too early.
like we want warmer weather. I don't want 106.
No.
I'm like just 70s. 70s would be nice. Melissa said chilly. I bet. Yeah, because you guys are how we were. The last couple of days when we were out covering plants and all that because my wife has so many flowers already popping up, and it's like then we get a couple days in a row where it's gonna be super cold overnight. So
no, Gloria, I haven't. I have not yet.
Pam has seen my band.
That's one thing
Not intentional.
I would have to get a babysitter, and I don't have babysitters. My parents are too old.
It's tough when
they're not too old.
Getting out with Chris and I were talking about that. It's tough when you have kids that are young. But my kids are teenagers, and honestly, unless my band is playing or it's one of the few times a year I try to get out to see a friend's band or something. Other than that, I generally don't go to bars.
Yeah.
I don't. The older I get, the more I don't like crowds and all that kind of stuff. Now, I mean, even St. Patrick's Day on Tuesday, when I wasn't playing, I didn't want to be there's 5,000 people at this place between the tent and the bar.
Yeah.
And it's trying to, excuse me, trying to get through crowds and people are puking on the sidewalk. And,
That just does not sound fun. I mean, I've
and
had my time
and it's
when
like
I was
people
young.
older than me.
Yeah.
And it's every year. And it's like, come on. I get it. It's St. Patrick's Day, but know your limits.
Yeah.
Come on. You're not 22 anymore. So, yeah, I texted my wife at one point before we started, when I was like carrying my guitar cases and everything back out to my truck after I had set up. And, I joked to Lisa, I sent her a text, I'm like, wouldn't be St. Patrick's Day if I didn't come within inches of stepping in someone's puke on the sidewalk.
Ew.
And it's like...
Yeah, that doesn't...
So I just like, I like the actual gig part of it.
Yes, but not the...
Everything else associated with it is a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
So, but it's worth it one time a year. So Debbie said, going grocery shopping. Sorry, I'll catch you next time.
Oh, have fun.
That's fine. And you can watch on replay. Our video will be up for 30 days. So Melissa said, in Massachusetts, 30 during the day, teens to single digits during the night. Elsa is teasing us. We had a couple of warm, nice days. Cold, supposed to have a few warm days, and then cold again. Yeah.
Somebody said that the weather is menopausal. I said that is very much true. Very much.
Or drunk.
Or you're drunk.
Maybe Mother
I
Nature
said that
went,
too.
Mother Nature may have went a little hard on St. Patrick's
I think
Day.
so. It went a little too
hard
beforehand.
Yeah. Castone said, I'm putting out my Easter decorations and just found another done with a napkin face. We'll post.
She posted a picture of a bunny.
Oh, really?
A big bunny on the group page. And she said that the face was done with a napkin.
Really?
And I would have never guessed it. I thought it was painted on.
Oh, I'm looking at it right now. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a napkin?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks painted, which is crazy.
Wow. That is pretty awesome.
You should have just said. I mean, that is really cool.
If you're not part of the group, make sure when Nikki posts the link at the end, make sure you jump in, because that's kind of the whole point of it is, people being able to show off what they did, share ideas, share inspiration. If you guys have questions, just as Cliff was asking earlier about looking for feedback on, do you paint the back of your items?
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably too lazy for that. I'm like we just ripped out our pedestal sink in our half bath and put in a cabinet. And when I removed the pedestal sink, because it was silicone to the wall, there's some drywall paper that may have ripped and all that stuff.
Leave it?
And I'm like, I'm literally measuring. I'm like, no, it's still within where the cabinet's going to cover it up. So
I probably would have done
sure
the same
enough,
thing.
once I got the cabinet against the wall, I'm like, nope, can't see. Now, if you open the door,
you'll see it.
You're gonna see partially painted and partially ripped drywall paper underneath, and I'm just like, unless Lisa's like, you need to paint that.
The cabinet doesn't have a back to it?
No, because you got to have all the plumbing has to run into it.
Oh, that's true.
So. Yeah.
That is
so
true.
the back is open. You would see it if you open up.
Your wife allowed that?
She hasn't said anything. I showed her how we ran all the water lines because we had my brother-in-law is a plumber. So the cabinet has drawers all down the right side of it, and they go almost to the back of it. Well, when your cold water line's on the right, I'm like, well, how am I going to put this flush against the wall? And so I had like 2 inches of space between the back of the cabinet and the back of the drawers. So I FaceTimed my brother-in-law like Monday night. I'm like, hey, this cabinet, I got to move that cold water line. He's like, yep. I'm like, you want to help me with that? So he came over last night.
Oh, that's good.
And we turned the water off. He ran a 90 and a 90. So we put it over next to the hot water line. And I was showing Lisa how we did it. She didn't say anything about it.
I am shocked.
At some point, she's probably going to say, hey,
will.
we need to touch up in there.
She probably thinks you're going to.
I'm the one that's like, people aren't going to be opening our cabinet doors in the bathroom. They might.
But your wife is going to see it.
She already saw it. She didn't say anything yet.
Because she thinks you're still working.
She's probably assuming that I'm, because I left the silicone out because I'm like, well, tomorrow night I got to finish caulking around it and that kind of stuff.
Just go get
some
So she
probably
wallpaper.
assumes that also means like, and then you're going to touch up inside where all that paper ripped, right?
Yeah.
Until she says anything, I'm not going to worry about it.
She's going to say something.
Probably.
From what I've heard about your wife, she sounds very particular.
She is.
So she will say something. So
Yes.
I would just go ahead and do it since you're already working on it.
No.
Just go get some wallpaper and just...
At this point, she expects me to not do anything until she asks me. So
Yeah.
I'm just going to...
Well, we'll see how long it takes.
We'll wait.
Keep us posted because I'm sure it's not going to take that long. Maybe a couple weeks.
Maybe. It'll be when she starts like stocking towels and stuff in there, you know, and all that. Because she even mentioned, oh, this would be great because I can put extra hand towels and I would keep toilet paper in that. And at some point she's going to be like, you gotta fix that. So I did.
And then you're going to regret it.
I did leave the can of red paint, burgundy paint or whatever it is close by. So just in case.
And it's painted that color?
Yeah.
So it's not like a white color.
It's originally the whole bathroom was light gray, and then we got a bunch of 1x3s, and we did wainscoting around the bottom half, and that's painted like a burgundy. And here I'll show you.
So
that's painted like a burgundy, and then above it
so you have
we have the burgundy wainscoting. You guys can see that was me giving my brother-in-law a thumbs up that everything was working, and then the top is like a light cream color. So yes, inside that cabinet, if you were to open it up, you would see like that burgundy and then sections of like the gray drywall underneath the paper.
No, that would not. I'm surprised your wife has not said anything yet.
She didn't say anything.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to.
She didn't say anything.
Now it would be different if it was white and it's not as noticeable, but when it's a different color,
I mean, underneath the drywall paper is all gray,
right?
You know, but man, now you guys are thinking I should probably just paint that.
Yeah, it's red, burgundy.
The problem is now I'm gonna have to re-spackle over that from where the paper tore off because you can't just paint over the paper.
You should have done that before putting the cabinet there.
There were even some things that she looked at and she's like, well, the cabinet will cover that up. So I was like, well, I take that to be like, well, she's not worried about it. So Nikki, what did we bring to show off today?
So
you got some new items. Oh,
I've got
real quick, speaking of new items.
Oh yeah.
I can't show it.
Nope.
But we saw it. We have a production sample of the Sweet Annie. Straight from the factory for our big 4,000 piece. It wasn't painted. And was like, Brian, what do you think of this Sweet Annie? And I saw it, and it was just like the unpainted plastic, and I think I was like, what the heck is that? She's like, well, it's not painted yet. I was like, oh.
This is the new trend.
Yeah, it's unfinished. It was just the raw plastic in the stems. But I guess the factory's going to match the current color, you know, and all that. It was pretty nice. And it has 2 more stems, so it's more full.
Ooh.
I think the current one has 27 stems, and this one, ours will have 29. And I ran it down here to show Nikki beforehand, and Pam was like, don't show that on the live. I was like, I'm not. Just showing Nikki real quick that we got a production sample in.
Yep.
As they do the full production run of it. So we will have, and I think our order is like 4,000 pieces. So instead of getting like 300 or so in at a time, as we can, you know, we would take whatever we could get. When it's done, we're going to have a lot. Mm-hmm. I still think it'll sell out in like a month. Yeah. But at least people, you know, I know there's a lot of folks that have been on the waiting list for that. And the email goes out, and maybe they check it like the next day, and it's gone. So we're trying to get around that. Yeah. But we do have a production sample. It is really happening. So.
Yeah. I know. I kept emails. Like, people are like, I always miss it.
I know.
So I would write down their emails.
We'd have people on live chat. I had a lady call last week. I heard you guys have Sweet Annie. It's like, well, we did. We did for about 24 hours.
Yeah. So I have a list of people that are like,
too.
As soon as it comes in, I'm sending an email or reaching out.
I have a Sweet Annie list, a spreadsheet on my computer with phone numbers and emails. You know,
so they hopefully
I'm like, as soon as I know it's in stock, I will personally reach out to you and let you know. So,
yes. So talking about new items,
I haven't seen these yet. Yes. I heard about them.
They're awesome.
Heard about them, but I have not seen them.
They're not in yet. I don't know when they're coming yet. But it's too good not to share. So we got 2 new cutting boards coming. And we've got 2 different sizes. They're so good.
Those things are awesome. I love the rounded edges.
The rounded edges. Look how thick it is.
Yeah.
Look how beautiful. So there's one size. And here is the other size.
Yeah.
How cute would that be? It would be cute to stain them, put some twine around it. Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
My
That's
Lord.
right.
Making some loud noise. Put some twine on it and just display them in your kitchen.
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything too
awesome.
much to them. But can you imagine like the stain with all the lines showing, the grain showing through? But these are so, I mean, they are decent.
Adrina's here and she loves the cutting boards.
Hello.
Adrina. She said, I'm late. Better
That's
late than
okay.
never. You haven't been here in a couple weeks.
You have been busy. Spring break.
Has she been busy?
She's been dealing with kids on spring break.
Ah, well, that'll do it.
Watching her nieces and everything like that. So.
Julie said, love it. Kat said, love those. Suzanne said, how much? We don't have them in yet, so
we don't know.
Yeah, until they hit the website and their inventory's put in, we won't have pricing quite yet.
Just giving you guys a sneak peek of what's coming and like a little tease.
Yeah, little tease.
Hopefully not too long, but I don't know. If once I hear something, then I'll pass it your guys' way. I'll try to post a picture about it.
Look at this lamb's ear.
Can't go wrong with lamb's ear.
Nice, and it's flocked. It's really fuzzy. Looks and feels extremely realistic.
Yep.
Extreme. I mean, even the flocking on the stems and all that. We have a whole bunch of it.
We have a lot
a lot of lamb's ear. I know, obviously, especially this time of year, Easter, super popular. Let's see. Adresa by daycare.
Yeah.
What's the inch sizes on that?
So this, I don't have it's 12 and a half
12 and a half
inches.
long. It's probably 3/4 of an inch thick, I'd say.
Yeah.
Probably 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch.
So that's 12 and a half, and this is 16 and a quarter.
I mean, if that gives you an idea of the thickness, so yeah. Adrienne said, lamb's ear is beautiful for spring.
It is.
Yes.
It's so pretty.
Very much so. What else did you grab?
So I
saw you carrying in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Is it falling over?
It fell over.
Oh.
So my kids are, one kid is on spring break, Aniston. So I had her this morning trying to get her ready as she's talking to her grandparents.
I saw her rolling in her princess dress.
She's rolled in with her princess dress. I did post a picture on Facebook of her wearing her princess dress walking in the warehouse. So I was running a little late trying to get everything pulled together. But, of course, we have these beautiful pots.
Like little terracotta.
Terracotta pots. Mm-hmm. And every year, it is such, I didn't have foam. I was going to grab moss, but I ran out of time. Oh. So I just stuffed it with tissue. So don't mind that. But every year, I love to see the projects of these beautiful tulips with the bulbs. Stick it in. Don't spill your drink over here. He's so excited about the tulips.
Yes, that's exactly what it was.
But yeah, they're super cute in these little pots. My favorite.
Eric said, wooden chopping boards harbor bacteria in the cuts. My preference is glass or titanium.
Yes.
That's a fair point.
It is. So I think Chris did say it is food grade. Yes, it is true about the bacteria and all that. Yeah. I guess. I mean, it depends on the wood, because I know there's the way you clean them and all that stuff.
And I think a lot of people are using them more for craft stuff as opposed to like a functional cutting board. Mm-hmm.
You can decoupage napkins, pictures on there. I mean, so many things that you can do with those cutting boards. I mean, a lot of people, like I said, you can just tie them together with some spatulas. Mm-hmm. You can give them as gifts. So many fun things you can do. I've got some plans. So,
have you seen the stuff that you can sprinkle on and then burn it to wood etch it?
No.
My wife did something for my parents where she took a cutting board and she cut something out with her Cricut and then removed it. So basically it was like a stencil. Put it on and there's this powder that you sprinkle all over it.
What's the powder called?
I forgot. I have to look it up. I don't know.
I've never heard of this.
But you can put it on the cutting board, and then she like brushed it on, and it stayed on like a negative.
Yeah.
And then we took a lighter, like a little kitchen torch, like for cream blade, and just lightly went over it, and all of a sudden the etching comes through just where you have that stuff.
Really?
So she was able to etch like a whole personalized sentiment for my mom for Mother's Day,
Yeah.
and then had love Lisa and Brian and Aiden and Maddie on it and all
Huh.
that. So
I need to get me a Cricut.
she says that those are good for laser designs. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, if you have a laser burner, absolutely could do that. Oh, look at Adriana. You can attach some tulips to the cutting board.
You sure can.
Absolutely, you
There's
can.
so many things that you can do for them. Everybody
Absolutely.
loves like the 3D type, displays.
Yeah, it was a fun garland.
It was cute. Aniston was like, "Oh, this is springy."
What was that? Oh, that was a little clip from probably from another item, or it was holding it closed. But yeah, it's nice and fun. It's kind of wispy.
If you have an Easter tree, you can put it on there. You can put
Yeah.
it on your mantle to help bring the spring colors.
It does have loops at both ends, so if you want to extend it and use something to secure both sides of it, you can hang it, whatever you guys want to do.
So thank Aniston. She picked that one out to show you guys.
Good job, Aniston.
She did also, she's like, "You guys, we have frames. Did you guys know that we have a few frames in our warehouse?" I always forget we do.
Yeah.
We sell many types of frames in our warehouse.
We do.
So that is always a fun item. What else do we bring? These are always.
We sold through those really fast for a while until we got like a proper shipment in.
African violet.
The African violets.
Yep.
I have a customer who orders those every month.
Yeah.
Every month.
Beautiful. Different colors.
Mm-hmm.
Great little item. Those
are fun.
Those are a craft that I did. I saw them sitting over there. I
these
was like,
are okay.
well, we can add it.
Then I'll let you show off what you do.
Yeah, so I took, this is.
I saw a couple of them like, is this something we sell?
Oh, no.
So, I don't know everything.
This is a craft that I did last year. I figured we can show it off because spring and bees, I mean, they go together.
Bees are hot right now.
They are. So I just took our wooden clothespins and painted it and took our, popular twisted wire and added the antennas and wings.
Easy
Super
peasy.
cute. Very easy.
Let's grab something that you didn't make.
Oh, come on.
This is a bag of assorted size. We have these little wood
Daisies
with a little yellow center on them.
Super cute as an accent on your decor pieces.
Yeah, you can kind of see
Your crafts.
there's different sizes. There's some small, some medium, some large. Just a nice pre-packaged, assorted sizes. Adriana said that's a fun way to make bees.
Yeah, it's super cute.
Absolutely.
Simple.
Absolutely. Adriana said, love it, Aniston.
Yes.
Aniston picking some stuff out.
She was talking about people picking things out. This is always one of our favorite little signs.
Yeah.
Adley got before she, I think, or no, she got to go in summer, I think. But she got to go to one of the trade shows with her daddy, and she saw one of these, and she was like, "Oh, we should pick those out and sell it." So that's one of the items that Adley picked out at the trade show. They sell very well, and yeah, she did great.
She's gonna be a buyer before you know it.
She is.
She's gunning for Pam's job. Look out, Pam.
Yep. She learned the best from her dad and her Gigi.
Yep. Yep. And what are you guys, as always, what are you guys working on? Let us know. Are you guys working on Easter stuff? Is your Easter stuff done and you're on to summer?
No. Still lots of Easter. So many things. No, I have seen a lot of people moving on to
I've seen
Americana.
a lot of people getting, with the 250th anniversary of the country coming up. I've been seeing a lot of stuff get packed. That's a lot of red, white, and blue, a lot of primitive Americana stuff. And so, some people have their seasonal stuff done, a few months in advance, so they're always ready when that season rolls around. So let us know what you guys are doing.
Always a season ahead.
Let us know what you want to see for next week.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Got lots of stuff, lots of fun stuff.
Yeah. Adriana said Easter still. I have to make the most of it.
Yeah. I love Easter.
Yeah.
Which, talking about that, she will be doing I think, right? We're doing a live today. Yes, it is.
You guys are doing a live today?
Yes, she is going to be going live and doing a fun craft with our goodies that we had sent her. So she will be going on today, which is 5 p.m. Mountain Time, which is 7 p.m. Eastern time.
Yes. Gloria says it's called scorch paint. Yes.
Oh,
It was some kind of stuff you brush on and then you throw like a little powder over it.
I want to get some.
Yeah. I think she got it on Amazon or something. But yeah, and you basically paint it on using a stencil and then you can use like a lighter. We had a little torches like for creme brulee kind of stuff, like a little kitchen torch.
I would have too much
and
fun
just
with that.
Went through and it turned out awesome.
I would probably scare Chris.
Adrena said, yes, live today at 5 p.m.
Yes.
Mountain Time.
It will be exciting. I keep on forgetting what day it is. I'm like thrown off with.
So Adrena's going to do a project with some of our stuff, and you're going to be in the comments.
I sure will. I'll be there in the comments. It'll be broadcasting on our Facebook page along with her.
Oh, you guys will simulcast?
Yeah.
On both? Okay.
A lot of times she doesn't get to see the comments on our Facebook page.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So if you go to her Facebook page, she'll answer her comments, and I'll be there on both in the comments section.
Good to know.
Yeah,
I learned something new today.
It will be fun tonight.
That's awesome. Awesome. Well, if you guys have anything else for us, let us know. Let us know what you want to see. Let us know what you guys want to talk about next week. As always, at the end of this video, and starting next week, we'll put the link in the description for the craft group.
Yes.
So that way we don't have to keep remembering to post the link in the comment section at the end of the video. But as always, you guys are awesome. We appreciate all the love. We always love seeing some new faces here every week. I can't say, is there a specific kind of paint that works better with stencils than others? As far as the wood burning thing, I don't know, or if you're just talking about in general. You want something that's going to be kind of thick so it doesn't run outside the stencil. Yeah. So usually, probably acrylic paints would be my guess, just because they are.
I know that's what I normally use, acrylic paints.
Yeah, like on our site, like the apple barrel paints, which are the acrylic craft paints. We have those in a lot of different colors. I would just be hesitant to use anything like a watercolor or anything real that has a real thin viscosity.
Because it will just.
It's going to run underneath the edges of your stencil. So the thicker, the better.
Yes.
Especially even like with spray paint, it can run and all that. So like Nikki said, is like what she does for a lot of her stuff is how we use acrylic craft paints. That's just my recommendation, but I'm not the biggest crafter in the world.
You did pretty good.
I do all right.
You do all right.
I do all right.
So I know I was at Walmart yesterday. There was this bunny, this kind of flocked bunny that is going around, and I was mad it was not there. It's just this cute little bunny with its little arms.
Is it like a trendy thing that people
It is trendy everywhere. Yeah. And I'm like, I want this bunny because I want to get, the baking powder, paint, and kind of make it like stoned look.
Yeah, yeah.
So I went to Walmart after Adley went to volleyball. I dropped her off. I couldn't find it. I was so mad.
Start looking up on the
It was tucked away underneath. Like, I don't know if somebody was hiding it.
Probably.
But I found it. I found it. And I was so excited. So I will be hopefully trying to come up with a craft of making like just like a thick cement type looking paint for this bunny. So awesome. I'm excited.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to see that one, even if you bought it from another store.
It was bought from another store, but it's
we can't carry everything.
We can't.
I mean, we have a big warehouse.
We do.
It's packed to the gills. We can only carry so much. So sometimes you got to get something from someplace else, but you can use our products.
Yes.
To jazz it
We've
up.
got plenty of products to jazz it up.
Put your own twist on it.
Ribbons, paints, all sorts of stuff.
Adrienne said, yay, glad you found it.
Yes, I was excited.
So, well, we're going to get rolling here since we're coming up on an hour. Hopefully you guys enjoy this as much as we do. As always, make sure you follow us on YouTube as well as Facebook, because these lives are only going to stay on Facebook for 30 days. YouTube, they stay up there for all of eternity. So with that, we will see you guys next week. Nikki will get the link posted to the craft group in the comments section. And I don't think it worked correctly.
Oh, no, it's there.
Oh, it did.
Oh,
okay.
It did. Okay. It was just really slow.
Yeah, it did. It just kind of came through in parts on our end. So, Well, everyone enjoy your week. Hopefully everyone's got some warm weather coming. If you have warm weather right now,
go enjoy it.
Take advantage of it.
Soak it up.
Enjoy it.
Send some our way.
Send it our way. If you have cold or dreariness, don't send it our way.
No, we've had enough.
Hopefully you get through it soon. So Julie said it was nice meeting you. Thanks,
it was
Julie.
Nice meeting you.
Julie, we're here every Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Usually, we do a little chat, and then we'll get to showing off. Usually Nikki has some projects that she's made with stuff we sell in our store. Mm-hmm. We always try to bring some new items, whether it be seasonal or new stuff coming in. So tell your friends, tell your family.
Just a great way to see the products. In person. In person,
yeah, because that's we're not open. We don't have a brick and mortar retail store. We're online only, so. A lot of times it's a way to show you guys items in person. Again, as we get some new stuff in, we'll be bringing that in. We do have some containers coming. We have more paper mache coming. Yay! And more. We have 2 paper mache containers. I think one's on the water and the other one's a couple weeks from shipping. So
perfect.
Because if you're new here and you need paper mache, we're the largest importer of paper mache in the United States.
We gotcha.
We bring in 6 containers, 7 full shipping containers just of paper mache, in addition to the 41,000 plus other items that we have in stock. So make sure you get over to factorycraft.com when you get a chance. Have a great rest of the week. Have a great weekend. Be kind to everybody, including yourself. We'll see you guys.
Take care.
Bye.